the wildest parties. So I'm gonna have a big party for my 16th.
What's your ideas?
Basically just, hot performers from Bow Wow to Boys in the Hood, Soulja Boy, Chris Brown.
You want me to get all of them?
Yeah.
Or you want a concert at your party?
Yeah.
We'll see what we can come up with.
And plus, definitely want the party in Atlanta, because, ATL is where it's at.
All right, take a deep breath before this one, because this story goes to a place nobody ever thought it would. People thought they had already heard the worst when Diddy's name started popping up in lawsuits, leaked audio rumors, and quiet industry whispers that suddenly got very loud.
Speaking of your kids, this one showed up. Quincy just
Quincy,
rolled
what
in
up,
the middle.
Jay?
So Quincy showed up, and I got to know this kid in like the last year or two, and what a young man this kid is. You must be really proud of what he's been doing.
Yeah, I'm just so proud the way that, they've come out in the way that we've raised.
Folks believed they had reached the bottom. But now, according to what's circulating online, there's a new twist that's making even longtime insiders uncomfortable. Because this time, the allegations don't involve strangers, party guests, or industry hangers-on. This time, the conversation has crossed into family territory. And once that line gets crossed, there's no going back.
He's cryptic is for the sake of his son. Imagine having an enemy that has a position of influence in your child's life and knowing that that person sends you notes and messages every now and then. If you don't do this, if you don't do that, that boy is dead.
Pops, I love you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for inspiring. I've looked up to you and admired you.
Diddy is a real. If you ain't come out of my ball sack, I can't you. Diddy be loving Quincy? Like, that's his real.
Word on the street is that 50 Cent, who has never hidden his dislike for Diddy, is sitting on what people are calling a final tape. And according to those close to the situation, this alleged recording doesn't just expose wild behavior behind closed doors. It supposedly paints a picture so disturbing that fans are questioning everything they thought they knew about power, control, and loyalty in the music industry.
Relationship with Puff. Puff has spoiled Quincy as if he was his own. I used to hear rumors that Puff had adopted Quincy and he did.
What nobody expected was that the rumors would involve Diddy and his own adult son. Not just whispers, not just blind items, but claims tied to audio that people say explains why certain family members stay silent and why others look terrified every time his name comes up. And if even half of this is true, this isn't just another celebrity scandal. This is something much darker.
Monroe was live today with a young woman I think y'all need to reach out to. She's a subscriber, but she's also a content creator here on YouTube. She has over 50K subscribers. Her name is Love Jones. Today, Love Jones sat with Storm Monroe and she talked about being with the Combs brothers last summer in a Sprinter, and she don't remember where they took her. The boys.
Right. And
apparently, and King is more than DeLeon. Her body tingled all over.
To understand why this story has shaken people so deeply, you have to go back to who Diddy was before all of this. For decades, he wasn't just a rapper or producer. He was a symbol of success.
One of the prettiest. Oh God, sorry, I'm a Gemini. One of the prettiest.
The guy who turned hustle into an empire. The man who could take a nobody from the hood and turn them into a star with one phone call. Diddy built Bad Boy from the ground up. He was flashy, loud, confident, and always surrounded by beautiful people, money, and power. To fans, he was the definition of making it out. To artists, he was a kingmaker. To the industry, he was untouchable. But behind the scenes, there were always rumors. People whispered about control, about contracts that trapped artists, about parties where nothing was ever as innocent as it looked on camera. Still, most of that stayed quiet, because when someone has that much influence, speaking up can cost you everything. Then there was his image as a father. Diddy constantly talked about family. He posted photos with his kids. He presented himself as a devoted dad who loved his children deeply. After the loss of Kim Porter, many people genuinely felt sympathy for him. They saw a grieving man trying to hold his family together. His children stood by him publicly. They defended him when rumors started spreading. They showed up smiling at events. They posted supportive messages online.
Let the haters bring you down. Just keep going. Keep chasing your passions and dreams no matter what. Do not let negative people get between you and your goals.
To outsiders, it looked like unity, like loyalty, like a family protecting their own. But behind those smiles, people now believe there may have been fear, pressure, and secrets that no child should ever have to carry, no matter how old they are. As lawsuits began to surface, the tone around Diddy changed. Former associates started speaking differently. Industry insiders stopped defending him so loudly. And 50 Cent? He didn't miss a beat. He started posting cryptic messages, laughing emojis, and captions that felt more like warnings than jokes. At first, people thought it was just trolling. That's what 50 does, right? But then he started hinting that he had proof, not gossip, not hearsay, actual recordings, actual receipts. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. According to multiple online sources and commentary channels, this so-called final tape allegedly involves Diddy in a compromising situation with his own adult son. Not visuals, not photos, but audio that people claim explains years of strange behavior, forced loyalty, and silence. Now, let's be clear, these are allegations. Nothing has been proven in court. But the reason people are taking this seriously is because of how consistent the stories have become across different platforms, different people saying similar things without coordinating with each other. The rumor is that the tape captures a moment that was never meant to leave a private space, a moment that reveals blurred boundaries, manipulation, and a level of control that goes far beyond strict parenting or family closeness. People who claim to have knowledge of the tape say it's not explicit in a graphic way, but it's disturbing because of what it implies: the tone, the power dynamic, the emotional pressure, the way authority is used to silence and confuse. And when you think about it, some things start to look different in hindsight. The way certain sons always defended him no matter what, the way others looked uncomfortable in interviews, the way questions about family were often avoided or quickly shut down. What nobody expected was that the same man accused of controlling artists might also be accused of controlling his own blood in ways that crossed moral lines. 50 Cent, according to the chatter, has been holding on to this tape for a reason. Some say he wanted to wait until the public was ready to believe it. Others believe he was protecting himself legally, because once something like that is released, there's no undo button. And here's where the betrayal hits hardest. If these allegations are even partly true, this isn't just about Diddy. It's about a son who may have grown up trapped in confusion, loving his father, fearing his father, depending on his father for everything, and feeling like speaking out would destroy his entire world. Imagine being raised inside luxury but still feeling powerless. Imagine knowing the world sees your parent as a legend while you carry secrets that make you sick to your stomach. Imagine realizing that your loyalty is being used as a shield. That's why this story hurts people so deeply, because it's not just messy, it's painful. Industry insiders are now questioning whether the kid's public support was ever a real choice, or if it was survival. Because when your entire lifestyle, identity, and protection comes from one person, walking away isn't easy, especially when that person has connections everywhere. Fans have started rewatching old clips, old interviews, old moments that once seemed normal now feel uncomfortable. Jokes that didn't age well, touches that lingered too long, comments that sounded off but were brushed aside at the time. And the silence from Diddy's camp? That's what's making people talk even louder. Meanwhile, 50 Cent keeps poking the bear, posting memes, dropping hints, letting people know that what's coming will change how everyone sees this story. Some believe he's doing this out of revenge. Others think he sees himself as exposing a system that protected bad behavior for too long. The emotional damage, if proven, would be impossible to undo. Family relationships shattered, trust destroyed, a legacy burned to the ground, and children forced to relive trauma in front of the entire world. Even without confirmation, the impact is already being felt. Brands are distancing themselves, old allies are going quiet, and fans are split between disbelief and heartbreak. Because at the center of all this noise is a question nobody wants to ask out loud. How many people knew and said nothing? The emotional toll on the family is something people can't ignore. Kids who once lived in the spotlight now face judgment they didn't ask for. Their names tied to rumors they never wanted attached to them. Every move analyzed, every silence questioned. And for the alleged victim, the pain goes even deeper, because when your abuser is also your parent, the betrayal cuts differently. It changes how you see love, authority, yourself. If this tape ever comes out, it won't just expose one man, it will expose an entire culture that values fame over truth and silence over safety. And that's why people are nervous, because once the final tape drops, there will be no more pretending, no more hiding behind money or connections. The court of public opinion is already warming up. So where does this leave us? Right now, everything remains alleged. No tape has been officially released, no charges tied directly to this specific claim have been filed. But the smoke is thick, and history tells us that smoke rarely comes from nowhere. What's clear is that this story isn't going away. Too many voices, too many patterns, too much fear behind those smiles. If the tape is real, it will force the industry to finally look in the mirror, to ask how many times it protected powerful men at the expense of vulnerable people, to question how far loyalty should go when it costs someone their peace. And if it's not real, then someone is playing a dangerous game that could destroy lives forever. Either way, the truth will come out. It always does. So now I want to hear from you. Do you believe 50 Cent is bluffing, or do you think he's been waiting for the right moment to expose everything? And if this tape is released, do you think the industry will finally hold Diddy accountable, or will history repeat itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you think this story is wild, trust me, this isn't the only bombshell waiting to explode.